Hi Sacred Souls, welcome to my channel Sacred Intuition 111. And this message is going to be actually a bit different, and it's actually quite funny because this is exactly the kind of style of reading messages that I always wanted to do. I think I'm gonna do this more often now, like when there are very specific portals that I can tap into. Yeah, so the title, as you can see it already, is going to be the aftermath of the blood moon eclipse. And not only this, but it is also going to be about the 9-9 portal and what is actually coming in for us and how this 9-9 portal, technically the 999 portal, is actually like transforming in our lives for the collective that this message is for. I'm going to be using the Muse Tarot, and I'm also going to be using the Lightseers Tarot. I was drawn to this deck, but then I thought I wanted to use the Lightseers, but for some reason I was guided to then just pick up the deck, and I split straight away to the Awakening card. And underneath the deck, I saw Temperance. I'm like, okay, no, the Muse Tarot is definitely aligned with this message. So this message is going to be somewhat like a podcast, but I'm still going to be pulling cards just for further clarification. And also very interesting to match the Lightseers Tarot to the Muse Tarot. This year is very particular. I felt it energetically. I've been ascending. I've been shifting timelines like crazy, which has been quite unsettling at times, if I'm completely honest, because I can't remember, even during the time of of the Dark Night of the Soul, and I actually had more than one, I don't think I felt as much void space as I have done this entire year so far. And we're now in the 9th month. So why is this so relevant? Because we are in a year 9. And we're not only in a year 9, we are in the snake year when it comes to the Chinese zodiac. And we're not only in a snake year, which we all know snakes are shedding their skins, but, and also linked to the 999 portal, this year is causing such an upheaval because so many awakenings are happening left and right. I know other readers are talking about it. Many people have been announcing this quite ahead. And whoever my collective is, my true collective, I would be surprised if you wouldn't have felt this exactly the same. Some to more intensity than others, but nonetheless, the intensity is there, okay? And the awakenings are happening, and divine connections are actually coming together. Are they coming together as visibly in the 3D realm? I don't know, but they're definitely aligning in 5D. And it's an energetic union that is taking place. And anyone who actually has been really, really listening and knowing what this journey is about, you do know that you have to be in union first on the 5D for even a chance, if it is meant to happen in this lifetime, to even have a 3D union. Okay? I'm actually also picking up on like a lot of 4D unions happening, so astral unions. I've never heard anyone actually say astral unions, but this is what my spirit guides have just been relaying to me. So it could happen that you meet up even more with the presence of your counterpart or your sacred soul connection. Or even if you think you might not have met that person yet, you are definitely meeting up with a higher self. And for some of you who has not met them in the physical, don't have a face to it, then you feel a certain presence in a dream state. And it's, yeah. And this alone is so powerful and such a great magnitude. This is just beyond anything that we've experienced. And I know this is so easy to say, and I'm not like glorifying anything, but these are the downloads that I'm getting. And why it is so important also for me to get this message out now, but we're going to clarify as well with the tarot. The 999 portal literally signified the end of a cycle. And this is exactly how I felt. And it's so interesting because like the 9, it's kind of like a snake that is biting itself. So part of this message that wants to come through is karmic contracts are biting their own tail. And I learned that a snake cannot express pain, and they actually bite the place where they hurt the most. And this is what ultimately often kills them. So karmic contracts are actually coming to conclusion because they're being sent off the cliff. So whatever patterns there are, karmic contracts can be patterns, belief patterns. It could be like traditions, set values that you abide by. It could be friendships, it could be family ties, it could be lovers, it could be work situations, anything like it that is no longer aligned with your most authentic self. It's biting its own tail. And the thing is, if it has to come to this extreme situation, that means this is going to be not only a tower moment, this is havoc, the havoc that is being caused. Yeah, this is like insane. But not only is this 999 portal from yesterday, it didn't only close out cycles. And I'm saying multiple cycles. I think, well, literally it could have been even a 9-year cycle. So think back, what was happening in your life 2016? Is there anything that is coming to your mind? And if so, anything that started back then? Oh wow, I just had an epiphany for myself. It's closing out. Anything that was toxic from that cycle, it is vanishing. It no longer has room in your life. Even things that you try to hold on to, you cannot. And as you let go of the past or the old, like the old you, I'm also getting, you're also letting go of the old version of yourself. The old version, how you operated in that timeline. You are jumping, especially if you're part of my collective, and whoever connects with this, even if you're the first time watching this, this is the start of a complete new chapter. I'm hearing it's even the closing of a book. And writing a whole new story. That doesn't make sense. Okay, I'm getting a download. As like, I'm hearing end of the rainbow. Huh? Okay. Sometimes my spirit guides also kind of confuse me, if I'm completely honest. But okay. It's a wish that you didn't even believe in anymore. Something that felt as if it was an illusion. But it's now written into your story as you're holding the pen. Okay. And now I'm really drawn to the Page of Swords. I'm going to get into this in a second, but there are so many more downloads and I'm trying to not get like all over the place. Yeah, it's like it's the beginning of a new phase, where you are also more connected to your own purpose. It's about like spiritual awakenings, and it's also the readiness to implement everything that you learned and actually put it to a test and put it into action into your 3D reality. The way you're manifesting, the way you're showing up is so different to how it used to be. And there was another thing that I kind of like told myself. It's like and I also said it's the year of the snake, and it's the wooden snake. So it's basically it's combining the transformation energy as well as the how you say it, the transformation and wisdom of the snake with the strength and growth potential of wood. And it also talks about like the adaptability of wood, because wood can be shaped. Okay. And like a snake is shedding its skin, you are shedding your old version. For many of you, your purpose is also shifting. If your purpose before was to guide people and to actively like hold their hand and take them along with you, that purpose is now shifting, because I know that my purpose has shifting in that sense. It is now about actually holding this frequency. And Magnetize Yourself actually did talk about this in several readings, like several messages. And I resonated deeply with those. And I was like, oh my God, yeah, this is exactly what's happening. Yeah, it's like it's different. You are now holding the frequency. This is how she put it. But your purpose can change in like many different aspects. That's just one of it. But if your purpose before was to create a certain thing that you then provide other people with, it can now be changing into, instead of creating it and handing it, your purpose might be enabling people to create it themselves. Yeah. Tap into your own self and ask yourself, what has changed in the past 9 months? Honestly. And you will notice that there has been a lot. I noticed that this year, I needed so much time for myself. And I literally feel, for me, it's a literal 9-year. And for me, it's the year of the Hermit as well. And the Hermit is Virgo energy. And Virgo is connected to Mercury, the way how we communicate, right? But it also talks about the 6th house, which is ruling, well, which is the house of Virgo. It also talks about our health. And listen up, it talks about our work and service. It is how we are showing up in our community. how we are of service to others, how we are to service to ourselves. It's also about maintenance of your own body. For instance, have you maybe changed your diet this year? Have you changed maybe like your workout routine? Have you maybe even picked up one and you didn't have one before? Did you maybe cut out certain addictions? What did you do? What did you do that affected your health in a positive sense? Or is it something that you still need to do? Then I'm asking you to literally use this energy of this 999 portal to literally close this out. Because this is the energy. And also with the blood moon. This is so insane, this energy that has been raging. And it's raging. I can't remember the last time an eclipse has shaken me so much. I literally sensed it, like I literally had to slow down. Anyway, so, I mean, the wooden snake and the 999 portal, it's literally talking about, and the hermit also talks about going within, right? So I wouldn't be surprised if you also experienced it, that you had to rest way more, or you felt more depleted from certain things that before never really bothered you. Maybe you're stepping away from certain people, places, things, whatever, kind of endeavors. Maybe before you were traveling all over the place and now you're kind of actually being more of a homebody. Or maybe it's the other way around. Maybe you preferred before to stay home and now you're trying all these different new things as hobbies, or maybe you're flying, traveling, whatever it might be, okay? It is so, so interesting. And it's also like not only shedding your own skin, it is also the shedding of people, things, places, connections, which no longer align with you. And this can also create this void space that I also personally have experienced. Obviously, I'm channeling these messages because I'm also part of this collective, okay? This is why I'm able to transmit these energies. Yeah. It's like all about like going within and also integrating what you're learning as you're going within, okay? Like old conflicts this year will be put to rest, okay? Also internal conflicts, not only external, like the Five of Wands energy, but also the Five of Swords energy, the mental conflict that is going on within oneself. And you are being connected now, like with the right people and things and places. And it's about finding the inner stability. And it's so much about self-focus. And that is also why you had to experience so much need for rest. And I really do believe that this is not only me, but that you would also be picking up on it. Okay, now, a lot of talk. Let's see what is the aftermath of this blood moon and this 999 portal. So, this was already on the way, but people are awakening. And they're awakening in the heart, and I'm also drawn to the blue color. And as they awaken in the heart, they are also speaking up, like with the throat chakra energy. They're also finding the confidence with the yellow, with the solar plexus, to embrace it all. And they all grounded with the root chakra energy, with the red. And it's all coming from within. It is breaking free. That is exactly what is happening now through the, and it's also the release of pent-up emotions that is coming out. So maybe you did feel very emotionally charged as we have been experiencing this blood moon eclipse. And, but whatever is being released, it is also being tempered and put back into balance. and being integrated in you. This is what is happening like afterwards. And it's also planting this new seed with the page of materials, page of pentacles. And it's about something that you're passionate, that you are really feeling deep within, okay? Maybe something that you juggled before, but now with the Ace of Cups, you are following your heart. You are, okay? We're going to explore further. So now, then I was really, really interested because it's about this awakening is planting like this new seed to grow, to literally grow. And as well as a seed is being planted in the dark soil, and it's dark and silent, kind of like the void, the resting space that was needed. And do not blame yourself if you need time of rest, because that is also where a lot of healing is happening. I do not mean that you are shying away of going out. Interesting that my throat chakra is now acting up. That's not it. It's about like literally understanding where something is coming from and then going about it a different way, growing from it, taking those seeds that were planted and let them grow into something healthy. You have it in your power, in your hand, okay? And it's about the new idea that is coming in, okay? A new idea that you might have resisted, or a new idea that took quite a lot of time, right? Because with the Nine of Wands, that is like the wounded warrior kind of energy. But you see, this person is holding this one wand. And it's this passionate new beginning. It is following what is sparking, like the drive within you. And this person is standing there loud and proud. This person is not hunched over. Yes, there might be like a barricade right there, but that is nothing that this person cannot overcome. Okay? And it's about also taking the ideas that you're having and let your ideas carry you over the abyss. Do not be stalled by just going by what is already being taught, because you are creating something new. And this is what you're meant to be doing. You are meant to create like new seeds, new outcomes. And this is all happening with something that you are being intuitively guided, okay? Well, we're going to explore this further because those are like the main energies as to what is happening with the aftermath. Is there anything else that the collective needs to know as to what happened with the blood moon? Also, and of course, if you're dealing with a sacred soul connection, if this is happening with you, believe me, there's one thing for certain. The person that is connected to you is also feeling it. So what do we need to know? What is this? The Strength and the Star. Wow. Fire and air. Because this is Aquarius energy and that's Leo energy. Why do I feel like, especially like there was a buildup in Leo season and the final harvest of the fruits are going to be in Aquarius season, which is the end of January until like mid-end of February. Wait, no, 8 months, that doesn't, oh wait, 17 also equals 8. So the 8-8 portal might have been also very relevant here. It could have been that also during the 8-8 portal, the true awakening already started. Let me tap into this. And there we see again a full moon. And since the Strength card is the card of Leo, that is also representing the Sun card, which is the number 19. And it kind of looks like a sun behind it. And it's also about the integration of divine feminine, divine masculine energies. It's about like the crown chakra awakening. It's the third eye. It's being tapped in. It's sharing those ideas. That is coming to life. A wish that was held on to. Finally, the strength to actually integrate it in this timeline. Something that wasn't there before. Look, justice is coming in here. I love it. This blood moon eclipse, this 999 portal, with like the surrendering of the old. Look, it's the working together. And it's about the Queen of Swords for me is also always Libra. Even though in some decks it's the King of Swords that is Libra. For me, that's always Aquarius energy. That just so weird for me. So for me, the Queen of Swords is Libra energy. And it's also about justice. But it's also about setting healthy boundaries. And what I love, because I just noticed the ravens. The ravens are the guardians of the portal between this world and the other world. And you see like the white and the black wings. And it's creating the yin and yang dynamic. It's about the working together of the feminine and the masculine dynamic. It's about the integration of both energies within yourself as it is bringing it to the 3D, like planting these new seeds. And you see the moon cycles that I'm just noticing now. And 2 lotus flowers. And here's the deal. A lotus flower grows in the mud, in the dirt, in the dark. But once it blooms, it just happens instantly, and it's downright up in its full bloom. Okay. Again, also this connectedness, but also the mouth and the crown, the third eye. It's the justice is being restored as what is authentic is being spoken. I'm hearing cracked open. People that were closed off before can no longer contain it. There is no way. The heart chakra is opening. Yeah, the moon, look, and the feminine. And I just wanted to say that I saw the sun there. There are so many moon and suns in here that I'm just amazed. Everything is interwoven. Everything is blooming. Everything is built upon one another. Okay. Let's see. 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, look at this. It's the end of the confusion. It's the end of the confusion. It's the transformation of ideas. And it's the final standing up for it. Okay. What else is bringing in? 10 of Wands. Putting down what held you back. Yeah. And when pigs fly, honestly, something was held back. Whether it's you or a person that you're connected to, it doesn't matter. It's probably applicable to both of you. Or if you just want to look at it for yourself, then this is about you. It's something is going to take off as you're letting go of what you've learned and actually trusting your own ideas and taking action. You cannot make this up. Because I just wanted to say how the light bulbs are not actually glowing. And then I see the burning torch of the King of Wands. And again, that's again fire energy. This is insane. And again, a Leo, right? But I mean, that's Aries. The King of Wands is Aries energy. And the Two of Cups. Honestly, if it's like about soul connections, Ace of Wands, wow. I was guided because it just looked at me. Anyway, someone during this blood moon eclipse and this 999 portal, someone has gotten a new idea. And someone is actually daring to cross a gap. I'm amazed by this message. I'm honestly. We're gonna get some additional cards from the Enchanted Path. Let's see. The Aftermath. Courage. Courage and adventure. You cannot make this up. This is happening. You are getting the courage to go out there, to also put yourself out there, to be brave enough to chase your dreams, embrace new experiences and adventures as you heal past wounds to move forward freely. You are literally letting go of the past, and so is the person connected to you, if that is relevant for you. Only take it how it resonates. Is there anything else? Yeah, it's also about compassion to oneself, but also compassion to you, to others. Choose to live joyfully every day. It's about embracing the moment and be in the here and now. Yeah, look, mindfulness. Say no way. Oh my God, I said it before it even came out. Stay present and aware in the moment. Yeah, be present. Oh my God, this is literally when I know that I'm absolutely tapped in. I love it. Yeah. And release. Let go of what no longer serves you. And that sacred souls, that is exactly the energy. That is the aftermath. You have put it, maybe you even put something on a piece of paper. This blood moon eclipse was very, very potent to release. Not to manifest, but to release. To release and let your manifestations come in. Your purpose, the wisdom, the synchronicity, the eternal love, the detachment, the joyful living. It's all energy. You know what? I'm going to put this here. Kind of looks funny there, but still. I have to put it there because it's just... Is there anything else that wants to come through? Yeah. No way. Health. Didn't I say that the 6th house is about health? Prioritize your physical and mental health. And that also means taking time to rest. If you feel the need to have rest, then believe me, you're not procrastinating, right? But it's about having faith in your manifestations. Trust the universe has your back. Focus on what you truly desire. The universe will respond. And this is where we're gonna close this. And I hope this was very helpful to anyone who's coming across this message, whether you come on across this message on the 10th of September 2025, or you're coming across it in 2 months, in 2 days. whatsoever. It does not matter. This message was meant to find you. And yeah, maybe it just also explains, if you're seeing it sometime down in the future, what was actually happening in that time, right? You are aligning with a higher timeline. And I'm so happy and I'm so looking forward to this for all of us. I'm sending you all the very best. And if you vibe, please hit like and subscribe and follow for more. Take care. Bye bye.